All right, you have Misfits on your left and AC Kansas City on your right.
This will be a good matchup.
This would be a good one. Both teams has pretty decent first matches.
Oh.
Yeah, AC Kansas City is going to lose their snake player, but also Misfits is going to lose their center player out of that center brick. And then we're going to hurry up and slow down.
Shout out to Thacker's old lady saying, "Go Misfits." Misfits is Ross is a mixture of guys from around the Kansas area. Todd Garcia is not playing with ACKC for the D4 event. He was out here yesterday, and he played the Elite Division. No problem, Brian. No, the players can't hear us talking. The mic doesn't. We don't have a speaker projecting onto the screen or anything like that. Or sorry, onto the field. My bad.
Yeah, nobody can hear us but you guys outside of here.
Hello, Diz players.
Yeah, you got shot through that little gap there in the snake.
Caught one right in the neck.
Yeah,
that might stung a little bit.
That beam up towards that temple does leave a little opening at the top because of how they're shaped. You got to be smart in there. We're going to fill up into this S2 for the Misfits. Misfits also going to get into the center of the field.
He's doing his nice little Spartan crawl. That's Greg Shiner. He does a lot of Spartan races. Lots.
No thanks.
I don't want to jump over fire.
No.
Trip and fall into the fire just like Will Ferrell.
I'd be the first one for that. Man dies in the Spartan race from heart attack / catching himself on fire.
I'd believe that.
He was also eating while he was running.
So they're just kind of hanging out. To be honest with you, this layout, once one or two bodies are eliminated, everybody just kind of slows it down a lot. This layout is very open, and it can play really, really slow. So really about the most aggressive thing that can happen is on the Dorito side. You can get into their side of the field real fast, but with those two, with the big brick and the big stand-up wedge, they can look on the Dorito side. Those are the guys mostly stopping that side. Do better.
Do better, eat butter.
You look like you ate a lot of paint chips as a kid.
Why? Yeah, it'd be awesome, Diz players, but that is technology that our country selves cannot accomplish.
Yep. Hi, Ashley. How are you today?
Misfits trying to figure it out. I don't know if the two guys in the snake and the center brick really know where anyone's at.
Yeah,
they're talking back and forth, but the guy in the brick is pretty much just making sure no one leaves that snake corner. Yeah, can't allow that AC guy to get through there. Misfits player's going to pick him up from the snake side. Center brick allowed that snake corner to get into the snake.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to feed over to the big brick. Ooh, he might get this one. I don't think that guy picked up that he was there. Now he did.
Oh, you're right, Ross. It should be shoot the wire and move, but it is definitely not that.
That's going to force AC Kansas City to concede. That was a decently long point, 4.5 minutes. It's going to give the first point to the Misfits.
Sorry. Oh
Ross, I think it's just they don't understand it. Oh, wave to the camera. Who is that? Number 55 on AC Kansas City. What are you doing?
So what it's doing is it won't.
Because you guys, hold on. Gotta fix Jake Dixon's problems. Give us 1 second, guys. One of the teams broke at one of the air stations. So we're having to take a technical timeout.
take that off there. I was like,
All right, we're back. You have Misfits on the right, AC Kansas City on the left. We're going to do Josh Harge moving up into that center brick for AC Kansas City again. Misfits going to try to fill out the snake side and the snake insert. Still 5-on-5. Misfits going to go out there and play a no man's land out behind the brick and the wedge.
or in a drawer, or in a container, wherever. Borschi 12. I'm gonna create the YouTube channel tonight, so I will post a link tomorrow as soon as it's done, and we'll put the link up so that way you guys can go view those games from yesterday and today. Again, this is all very new to us on how we're doing this, but we are getting it going. Josh Hard's just sitting up there in that 50 brick, shooting the snake side against the Misfits. Oh, he let the guy get into S1.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I saw something come off the top of the loader, the player in the little W. Could have been off the top of the bunker. Seems like it was. Chris went out there and checked. Got to call him clean.
Misfits losing their snake corner.
Center player for AC Kansas City is going to get checked out. And he's going to get pulled. Looks like that would have came from the Misfits player in the tall wedge on D side.
Misfits S1 moves up to S2.
He's going to jump the wall, sneak down from the inside. Not sure on the strategy really on that one. Going to the inside of the field, allowing that snake side or that snake corner for AC Kansas City to have less to look at. He still actually thinks there's a snake player though. He's still shooting in on that. He's going to get shot by the second guy in the center of the field for the Misfits, which is going to cause AC Kansas City to concede.
They're happy.
Somebody's happy and hitting puberty.
Woo! Did you really suck, Borschi 12? I don't know. Like, I thought you played okay.
No, stop touching me.
Oh, good. You got a smiley face.
Yeah, stop it.
Just spray it off with Lysol. Got a headache?
No,
Am I giving you one yet?
almost.
Thank God. Yeah, I know, Lindy. It's pretty amazing. They got the point.
They were like, woo!
Woohoo! That was Thacker screaming over there like a little girl, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
100%. The DSO players carried you? I don't think so. I mean, Bart's not that good, and James, he's getting old, and Chris McEnroy, I mean, he's skinny, but he has no brain.
You know why the DSO guys carried you? I'll tell you exactly why.
Because you don't practice.
Nope.
Oh. You don't drink enough Coors.
The DSO guys were probably sober.
Oh, yeah.
Because even though you don't drink and play paintball,
Rule number 1, kids.
we can't control what you're doing outside of us seeing it.
You're adults now.
Now, technically. All right, where we at? Oh, maybe somebody called timeout. Yeah. Misfits called a timeout. They like calling those timeouts. They use them every time, and they're up by points.
Yeah, 6 players.
That would be why.
Several of them are kind of husky. Originally, they were going to run with 5.
Ooh.
And I was like, good
It's
luck
hot,
with that.
man.
Good luck with that.
I don't know about that. Today's nicer. What's the temperature right now? Let's see. It's not even 80 degrees
It's
yet.
beautiful outside. These guys.
I still wouldn't play with 5.
I would never play with 5 in the X-Ball match. We don't have a dry heat. We only have humidity here. I can do dry heat all day long. You ain't drinking it yet.
But I was going to.
Okay, I'll go get one.
Nah, here. You can have this one.
I'm on my second Mountain Dew of the day, and all jacked up, coming at people like a spider monkey.
Well, you're here. This seemed like a long time in between points.
does.
I'm almost falling asleep.
It's that 2 minutes. It takes
I might fall asleep unless AC Kansas City decides to play paintball.
They play paintball?
Not today.
Oh, the game's starting, finally. Josh Hards looked like he went back up there into that center, trying to go redeem himself a little bit.
All 5 up on both teams.
Yep. If Misfits plays correctly right now, they can definitely close out this game. If they don't, it's going to be bad news bears for them.
I hate you. We're still 5 up. We're pretty much matched up almost evenly. Got a player in Doritos for both teams, player in the mini W, player in the home, player in the center, player in the sorry, there's not one in the home for the Misfits. They're in the snake insert. First one's going to die. Actually, we're going to lose one from both ends. We're going to lose a player from the Misfits from the Doritos, and then the snake side corner for the ACKC's going to get shot. They're going to try to refill that. He's going to get shot on his way from the guy in the center of the field.
Uh-oh.
Here he comes. Josh Hards realizes it. We're going to exchange.
Give him a little bit extra.
They gave him a couple extra.
All right.
There's
Misfits is going to get the point, it looks like.
Misfits should end this one out. You're going to get the snake player to shoot the Dorito 2 in the back. He's trying to hide from him. He's going to get him. And go and hit the button. It's going to make it 3-0 Misfits. Hands on the hip, breathing. Guys, why do you make me have to do everything? He didn't, but you know how people are.
I do that to you all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Hand on the hip right now. Why'd you make me do everything?
Why do you make me do this? Scott from Paintball Fit is texting me. I don't think he knows his phone is texting me, but it's a lot of random letters and then a dancing pig.
Thank you, Scott.
Did
They gave him,
they, yeah, they didn't. Just, you know, fix it.
just do what, this?
I think there's 6 players on the box for AC Kansas City. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, you can't do that. I don't care how hard you try, it will never work. Nice. Hey man, when you're having to bring back a match, like, I'm sorry, you can't add a player. But rules are rules. That is going to end the game. 3-0 Misfits. Bold strategy by AC Kansas City, trying to put 6 people on the box. It did not work in their favor. So up next, we have SK Elite and Warped Army, followed by DSO Deception and AC Kansas City Gold.